Okay, you guys, so I don't have a YouTube channel, but I wanted to make this video for those that click on it, and I want to get some feedback based off what you guys think. So I've been thinking here, I'm sure a lot of you have seen that toy set that was released in Japan. There's a Mega Charizard X, there's a Mega Charizard Y. So this Mega Charizard Y still hasn't showed up on the anime, and after seeing Ash struggle a little bit against Steven, it has me thinking, can this Mega Charizard Y end up belonging to Ash? Because at first I thought, it has to belong to Leon. He's a champion. He has to have other gimmicks, right? He is the champion. But now I'm thinking, it looks like it's confirmed that for the, and let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but it looks like it's confirmed that for the Cynthia battle, we're going to have Dragonite, Sirfetch'd, and Lucario. Dragonite, Sirfetch'd, and Lucario. That means that we had seen Ash's entire Journeys team, if that ends up being the case, through 2 battles. So that means the writers have allowed everyone on Ash's team to get their shine, and maybe that's by design. Maybe this Charizard Y does not belong to Leon. There's a reason why this Charizard Y is in that, Japan toy drop that they dropped. There's a Mega Charizard Y there. It belongs to somebody. And, we're down to 2 people. People thought at first it was Lance's Charizard. That's not the case. Are we really going to see Mega Charizard Y versus Diantha? I don't know. It actually looks like it might be Gigantamax Rillaboom battling Diantha. I saw like the Japanese magazine that someone else was showing, and it kind of looks like that's who's battling Diantha. Again, I might be wrong about it being Gigantamax Rillaboom that Leon will be using in his next battle as the gimmick. But either way, this Mega Charizard Y is coming down to either being Ash's or belonging to Leon. And after seeing your boy Ash struggle, came down to Pikachu versus 2 Pokemon that Steven had left. Gengar inflicted quite a bit of damage in Steven's Cradilly, but it wasn't looking good for your boy Ash. For a second there, I thought he was in really big trouble. I'm like, okay, is he gonna lose? Like, I never thought he was, but it wasn't looking good for your boy. Okay, so the fact that all his Pokemon are being featured within the first 2 battles, and they're all getting an opportunity to shine, could that be for design? I know in the shorts it shows Lucario battling Charizard. That doesn't mean anything. We've seen the shorts in the past not be the case whatsoever. Okay, so we all thought that to start the battle, it was going to be Cradilly versus Gengar to start the battle of Steven versus Ash, and it was actually Metagross versus Dracovish. So they do stuff all the time to throw us off. Maybe Lucario doesn't battle Mega Charizard. VMAX Charizard in the final round. I'm not even sure if Ash gets past Cynthia. I'm guessing he will. But, after all 6 of his Pokemon, having their shine, it only makes sense. Like, why would they have all 6 of his Journeys team featured within the first 2 battles? Are they trying to maybe get them in now? And then this Mega Charizard Y that's been floating around in this, again, in Japan, they dropped this set. And this set has Pokemon we've already seen, like Tyranitar. Mega Charizard X, which is actually obviously Alon's. So again, there's a Mega Charizard Y. It has to belong to somebody. My guess, okay, is that maybe Professor Oak is gonna give Ash the Mega Stone. I mean, it's the writers could make this very doable. The writers could easily have Oak, say, "Hey, congratulations on making it to the final round." Okay, Charizard's been quite excited. I do have a Charizard Y Stone Ash. If you want to consider Mega Evolving Charizard and bringing him into your party, he's quite the powerhouse. And Ash, taking that up. Your boy Ash has to realize that that was just too close for comfort versus Steven, and these battles are going to get tougher and tougher. I'm not sure his Journeys team is going to be able to beat Leon. Again, I mean, I'm rooting for your boy Ash. It's possible. Mega Lucario is super strong, especially with the aura stuff going on lately and all that stuff. But Charizard went to the Charcific Valley specifically to get stronger, specifically to become the strongest Charizard. He left your boy Ash. That was an emotional episode as a kid. I still remember the episode. He left Charizard in there to become a super strong OP Charizard, strongest Charizard in the world. What better way to justify Ash leaving his ace in Charcific Valley all that time than to come and bring him back for the championship match? It's his all-time ace, okay, and Mega Evolve him, and this Mega Charizard Y that we've seen around in the Japan action figures that they dropped. How awesome would it be for this to actually belong to Ash? And let me tell you, if they were to bring Charizard for the final battle, there's going to be no leaks in the magazines. That's not going to be leaked. That is something I would imagine we'd find out the episode before the actual match starts. It would be probably Ash getting Charizard from Oak's lab, or being sent the Pokeball, from Oak's lab, and along with the stone or whatnot for the Mega Charizard Y. But I wanted to make a video, even though I don't have like a channel like that or a following, and I hope people click on this and see this, because it just all makes too much sense. I mean, you send Charizard to the Charcific Valley to train years and years ago, over 2 decades ago. And what kind of story, this is a heck of a story that the writers can nail. If this Mega Charizard Y is actually Ash's, and he comes to battle Leon's Charizard. And I get it, Leon's Charizard is championship level, championship ace. I get it. But Ash's Charizard's very strong as well. And if Leon goes with the VMAX Charizard and Charizard Y, let's say Ash has Charizard Y, and he ends up, tanking 3 turns from VMAX Charizard, all of a sudden we have a regular Charizard versus Ash's Charizard Y. And that's a heck of a strategy if Ash goes into it like, okay, my Charizard went to the Charcific Valley to become the strongest Charizard in the world. I want to be a Pokemon master. That's what I set out to do in my journey from day one. We're going to do this together, Charizard. And Ash come up with a strategy to, basically outlast the 3 turns that, Leon's Charizard will have with the VMAX. And then, strategy B to have Charizard Y for the rest of the match. Now, that said, we saw Alon's Charizard as a Mega Charizard X get wiped by Leon's regular Charizard. So Leon's Charizard in regular form wiped the floor with Mega Charizard X. So I'm not It's not like I'm not taking that into account, but it's still an advantage that Ash would have. And we, we have no telling what Ash's Charizard is capable to do as Mega Charizard Y. And you keep seeing, when it shows Ash's team at Oak's lab watching these battles, so something about Charizard, man. He's always in the center. He's always in the center. He's always in the pick. He's never left out. He's obviously important. So they've let Ash get to the Masters 8. The writers have got him this far. Whether they allow him to win or not, I'm hoping my boy wins. But whether they allow him to win or not, they've done some pretty crazy stuff already. They've allowed him to beat Steven, and he's done a lot of things that have made sense. That they have him doing things that actually make sense. So him realizing, hey, I may need to call an ace from the reserves is very realistic. And just because we haven't gotten any material in the Japanese comics or anything in the shorts showing Charizard does not mean that this Mega Charizard Y going around is not Ash's. Because if it were Ash's, they're not going to leak that. Okay, it's something we're not going to find out till the episode before the actual match starts, is what I'm thinking. So, whoever sees this, if this ends up coming about, that'll be insane. Because, they could easily have Professor Oak gift Ash the Mega Charizard Y Stone. It's very realistic. The writers have the perfect story to make this happen, and this wouldn't be forced whatsoever. This is the reason why, again, Charizard went to the Charcific Valley to be an elite Charizard. So for him to face another elite Charizard as a Mega Charizard Y, because Professor Oak gave Ash a Mega Stone for Charizard, you see Charizard cuddle with Professor Oak in that, in today's episode with Ash versus Steven. You see him celebrate with Oak by, they kind of rub cheeks or something face to face. So, there's something there, and Oak knows that that's Ash's all-time ace, very important Pokemon. Ash's Charizard and his Infernape. But if it has to be one of them, I would say it's going to be Charizard. Because, again, we have a Mega Charizard Y that's yet to show face. And, it's getting down to just Charizard or Leon. Ash or Leon. It has to be one of their Charizards. And, after seeing your boy Ash struggle, I would not be surprised if he, says, hey, for this last match, assuming he beats Cynthia, for this last match, I'm gonna need Charizard from the reserves, and we may end up seeing Mega Charizard Y. Let me know what you guys think. I love the convo. I want to see what other people are thinking. I do understand that you got Lucario, Mega Lucario shown squaring off against VMAX Charizard, but again, that could just be animations and whatever they wanted to fit in for shorts and stuff like that. We've seen shorts not be the case in the past, so let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoy this theory, and if we see this happen, that'd be phenomenal.